So hello guys, welcome to the video series on gathering writing ideas on some specific topics. So today we will be discussing about 5 questions on the topic communication which could possibly be on your next Duolingo English test. So stay tuned. Just as a recap, in our previous video we did talk about some of the writing ideas on the topic business. So if you guys haven't watched it, please find the link of that video in my description box.
So let's look at the question number 1. More and more businesses as well as individuals are choosing to communicate either professionally or socially using technology rather than being face to face. Discuss the advantages and disadvantages of using technology rather than being face to face. Our introduction will be like, in our rapidly evolving world, the shift towards digital communication is undeniable. Both businesses and individuals increasingly prefer technology mediated interactions over traditional face to face encounters. This trend has its merits and demerits, shaping the way we connect personally and professionally. Let's look at the advantages. The convenience of technology allows for instant communication across distances, fostering global connections. Virtual meetings save time and resources, enabling businesses to operate efficiently. Moreover, digital communication offers a documented trail, aiding in record keeping and reference. Our disadvantages will be like, however, the reliance on technology comes with its drawbacks. The absence of physical presence may lead to misinterpretations or a lack of personal connection. Additionally, overdependence on technology may hinder essential face to face communication skills. And finally, our conclusion. While technology enhances connectivity and efficiency, it is crucial to strike a balance between virtual and in person interactions. Now, let's look at the complete answer. Let's move on to the question number 2. Intercultural communication, whether online or in person, is more common now than ever before. In your opinion, what communication skill can help people communicate effectively and understand each other better? Provide reason to support the answer. Our introduction will be like, intercultural communication has become increasingly prevalent in today's interconnected world, whether conducted online or in person. Effective communication skills are vital in bridging cultural differences and fostering mutual understanding. Our supporting statement 1. Active listening is a key communication skill that can significantly enhance intercultural communication. By attentively listening to others without judgment, individuals can better understand different perspectives and cultural nuances. Our supporting statement 2 will be like, cultural sensitivity is another essential skill for effective intercultural communication. Being aware of and respecting cultural differences helps prevent misunderstandings and promotes appreciation for diversity. And finally, our conclusion. In conclusion, active listening and cultural sensitivity are indispensable communication skills for navigating intercultural interactions successfully. Now, let's look at the complete answer. Let's move on to the question number 3. With the development of online communication, people will never be alone and will always be able to make new friends. To what extent do you agree? The introduction will be like, the rise of online communication has undoubtedly transformed the way people connect and socialize, leading some to believe that individuals will never be alone and can always make new friends in this digital age. However, the extent to which this assertion holds true remain a subject of debate. Our supporting statement 1 will be like, online communication platforms provide ample opportunities for individuals to interact with others from around the world, expanding their social circles beyond geographical constraints. Our supporting statement 2 will be like, despite the accessibility of online communication, the quality of friendships formed in the virtual spaces may differ from those cultivated through face-to-face interactions. Virtual friendship often lack the depth and intimacy that can develop through physical presence and shared experiences. And finally, our conclusion. While online communication facilitates the possibility of making new friends, it is essential to recognize the limitation and nuances of virtual relationships. Let's look at the complete answer. Let's move on to the question number 4. Communications through text messages and other instant forms of online communications are short and basic. Some people think this will be death of grammar and spelling. Do you agree or disagree? Let's look at our introduction. The prevalence of text messaging and other instant form of online communication has led to concern about the potential demise of grammar and spelling. While some argue that the brevity and informality of these platforms undermine language rules, others believe that they serve as a tool for linguistic adaptation rather than deterioration. Let's look at the supporting statement 1. Text messages and instant messaging platform often prioritize speed and convenience over formal grammar and spelling. Abbreviation, acronyms, and emojis have become commonplace, leading to perceived decline in language standards among users. Our supporting statement 2 will be like, however, the evolution of language is a natural and ongoing process. Rather than signaling the death of grammar and spelling, online communication platforms have facilitated the emergence of new linguistic norms and conventions. And finally, our conclusion. In conclusion, while text messaging and instant online communication may deviate from traditional grammar and spelling conventions, they do not necessarily herald their demise. Now let's look at the complete answer. Let's move on to the question number 5. With an increasing population, communication via the internet and text messaging, face-to-face communication will become things of past. Let's look at the introduction. The proliferation of internet communication and text messaging has sparked discussion about the future of face-to-face communication. As these digital platforms continue to connect individuals across distances, some speculate that traditional in-person interaction will eventually become obsolete. Our supporting statement 1 will be like, the convenience and efficiency of internet and text-based communications have led to a decline in face-to-face interactions, particularly in certain contexts such as business, meetings, or social gatherings. Our supporting statement 2 will be like, however, despite the rise of internet communication, face-to-face interactions remain invaluable for building trust, fostering empathy, and conveying nuances emotions. And finally, our conclusion. While internet and text messaging have undoubtedly reshaped the way we communicate, face-to-face interaction will likely endure as an essential component of human connection. Now let's look at the complete answer.
So, that's it on this video of gathering writing ideas on the topic communication. So for the next video in this series, I have decided to answer the question based on the topic environment and education. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll meet you in the next one. All the best.